All right, folks, I wanted to take a minute here to talk about the total market cap of cryptocurrency. So, this is pretty much every single cryptocurrency added together, right, in market cap. So, it tracks the market cap, and you could see we're at a very interesting spot here, the 4-year average for the market cap. But what I wanted to point out here was this post I made over here on X. Okay, you could see this thing got a lot of attention. Okay, quite a few likes, quite a few retweets, more than I'm used to at least. But I think this pretty much explains the whole thing, right? You have this global stock asset class that's been around for hundreds of years now, right? You have gold that's been around for probably thousands of years. And you have Bitcoin and cryptocurrency that have been around maybe for since '08, so less than 20 years, right? So the total market cap of Bitcoin alone, right? I'm pointing out the total market cap. So Bitcoin's market cap right now, I think as it sits today, is around $1.4 trillion. Okay. If you add up Ethereum, Solana, XRP, if you add all that into this market cap, it sits at 2.3 trillion. Okay, so if you look at gold, it's a $35 trillion asset. If you look at stocks, it's a $143 trillion asset. So stocks, the global market cap of stocks is 100 times bigger than Bitcoin. All we need to do is get a very, very small fraction of this number, which means people selling their stocks to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which is obviously going to bring money into the asset class. But this is just a great reminder of how early we are, guys. I mean, we're not even 20 years into this thing, and this has been around for thousands of years. This has been around for hundreds of years. Okay, it's not a light switch that turns on and off. Okay, over time, if you believe in cryptocurrency, right, if you believe in the technology and where it's going, it's definitely not going anywhere unless the grid goes out. But over time, money is going to flow out of this boring gold asset and out of these stocks and into cryptocurrency because it's the newest up and coming technology, right? It is a technology. It is not a bar, or it is not a piece of paper that says, hey, I own a little bit of shares of this stock. It is a technology, right? When you're buying crypto and you're buying altcoins, you're buying technologies. You need to make sure you're buying the right ones, obviously. You don't want to buy boob coins or fart coins or butt coins, right? You want to buy good quality projects. So the whole idea, right, at least my thinking, right, I like to think logically, is that money is going to flow from these asset classes, right? Because they're bored, they're overdone, right? They're just old, right? And it's going to flow into this asset class. And over time, if you look at the total market cap, look at that chart. It's up and to the right, dude. Money is not flowing out of crypto. Sure, we have some pullbacks, but ultimately we're going up, right? So anyone calling for a bear market or it's bearish, right? You need to understand, look at it from a long-term standpoint. Yes, we have pullbacks, but over time, this chart's going up.